Guess what? Liam Nixon back on the desk
And
today. Hey?
what a mustache.
May I say?
My duster for dollars.
He walked in today and I went, oh.
Yeah, it was actually
job.
kind of mean. Instead of saying welcome back, she kind of looked at me and went, wow.
That's exactly how it happened.
Yeah, that is actually word for word.
I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
I figured this would take about 4 months to get. So the fact that it's taken me about 3 weeks, I'm actually pretty happy with
It's
myself.
impressive. You've been doing a
Thank
good
you.
job raising some cash, too.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. And don't forget the Dusters for Dollars. There is still time to donate until the end of this week. Will Willie be losing his mustache? Won't he? We don't know. We don't know. That's up to you. So keep those dollars coming for sure. Yesterday, pretty intense CFL action.
Oh, I'll say.
It depends which game you were watching.
Yeah, because the first game, not overly close at all. Yeah, the CFL's division finals going yesterday. The East final, the one we were just talking about, that kicked things off. And in that one, it was the Montreal Alouettes kicking the BC Lions all over that Olympic Stadium field. The Owls took it 56-18 in front of almost 54,000 fans. A lot of people on hand. All right, so then the scene shifted to Mosaic Stadium in Regina. The Riders hosting the Calgary Stampeders. It's actually the first Western final in Regina since 1976. I wasn't even alive then. So a whole generation of Riders fans getting a chance to watch their first West final at their home field. They weren't liking this early on. Already 3-0 Calgary in the second quarter when Joffrey Reynolds finds the end zone from 17 yards out. Calgary up 10-zip, but the Riders, they come right back. Darian Durant, nice little screen pass to Chris Getzlaff, and just like that, the lead is cut to Trey. Now the opening kickoff of the second half, we're tied 10-10. Jason Armstead, gone. Put some vapor trails behind this guy and maybe some tackling hands on the Stamps. Maybe a little bit of both. That is a 75-yard return all the way down to the Calgary 20.
News, Prague.
There you go.
There
As I
you
was
go.
Just saying off camera, one Czech in our city, not in the Tigers lineup last
Yes,
night.
Zdeněk Okal not in the lineup last night against the Rebels. He suffered that laceration on his wrist the game before. He went skating off the ice down the tunnel, so he missed at least one game. The good news is that the Tigers have a while until their next game. They don't play again until Saturday in Red Deer. Whether he'll be available for that one, we just don't know quite yet. But of course, when we know, you will know.
Handy.
That's how it works.
That's how we do things.
Good transition because we're going to have highlights from that game against the Rebels last night. The Rebels in town, they got pounded by the Tigers last time they were here. Did they do any better last night? Well, you're just going to have to come back now, aren't you? Welcome back, everybody. How we doing? The Red Deer Rebels were in town last night. They were making their second appearance at the arena this season. Now, the last time they were here, the Tigers laid a 9-2 beating on them while also out shooting them 50-30. And the Tigers went into last night on a roll. They'd collected at least 1 point in their last 5 outings overall. Good start for the Tigers in this one, coming out with some good chances right off the bat. Cale Kessie will get himself a good scoring chance out front, and then Matt Coden, choo-choo, runs over Willie Coetzee the next couple of days. All right, switching sports, the Medicine Hat Bantam Football Hawks, well, they reached a milestone over the past couple of weeks. Last Saturday, they won the provincial semifinals against the Calgary Falcons. So this past Saturday, they found themselves facing the Edmonton Black Raiders in the finals. Now, as you can see, Mother Nature making a bit of an appearance. The Methanex Bowl covered with snow, making the game pretty tough. Now, already down 13-0 at halftime, the Hawks just couldn't handle Edmonton's size and speed. The Black Raiders all over the Hawks all game long. The team from the provincial capital took it 32-0. But for the Hawks, making it to the finals still marks a team best, and head coach Scott Howes very, very proud of the way his troops fought all season to get into that game.
I look at it that for some of these kids, taking a silver medal, they've done exceptionally well. Weather is the only thing that I wish was a little different, but our kids, I would never take anything away from them.
So congrats to the kids, and also congrats to the University of Calgary Dinos Football Club, finding themselves playing for the Vanier Cup. That will go Saturday at 10 o'clock. They'll be taking on Queens, who of course beat the perennial powerhouse Laval.
I know, and you got to think Laval is choked because they would have been at home. Yeah.
The Calgary Stampeders feel your pain, Laval. I can tell you that.
Yeah, totally. How exciting is that, though?
Good. May I ask you a favor?
Oh, brother, I'm not touching your mustache.
Can you ask Riley to stop
I'm not
making fun
touching
of
it
my
either.
mustache?
I can't help it. It's just
Every time she she looks at me, she laughs, and I'm not really a funny guy. So.
Pretty funny today.
Yeah, laughing at as opposed to with.
It's totally at. I won't lie. It
Hurts
is
my heart
definitely
and my whiskers.
I
just a
think
little
not,
bit.
because there's a lot of them there.
There's a lot of feelings in these whiskers.
That, I
When
don't
got
even know
here
what
today-
to say to that.
Well, when I got here today, they were pointing up because they were happy, but they've been laughed at, so now they're pointing down.
That is so gross. All right,
Something.
pretty sure we gotta go.
So glad to be back.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.